Most Morocco tourists visit on the worst possible day of the week and completely miss the country's hidden rhythm. There's one specific day that completely flips your entire Morocco experience from disappointment to magic. Sunday mornings in Morocco follow the Islamic calendar. While tourist areas are quieter, residential quarters come alive with authentic activity. The insider secret? Sunday afternoons between 2 and 5 p.m. are when locals visit historical sites with their families. Join them at places like the Bahia Palace, and you'll experience these sites through local eyes, not tourist crowds. Want the complete weekly breakdown that transforms your Morocco trip? Most tourists completely mess up their Morocco experience by visiting major attractions on weekends like back home. Wrong move. Monday through Wednesday is when Morocco reveals its most authentic side. The Medinas of Fez and Marrakech operate on completely different energy. Artisan workshops are fully active with leather workers and metal workers deep in their craft. This is when you can actually learn traditional techniques, not just watch tourist demonstrations. Tuesday, specifically, is magical for Atlas Mountains. Local Berber communities are friendlier because they're not overwhelmed by tourists. And the prices? About 30% lower than weekend rates at the same locations. Thursday night is when Morocco explodes with cultural energy that most tourists completely sleep through. Thursday evening marks the beginning of Islamic weekend preparation, and the entire country shifts into celebration mode. In Chef Chaouane, the Blue City transforms every Thursday night into this incredible cultural festival. Local musicians gather in the main square, families promenade through blue streets, and rooftop cafes buzz with authentic social energy. But here's the secret most travelers miss about coastal cities like Essaouira. Thursday night fish markets are absolutely incredible. Freshest seafood at lowest prices, prepared by locals who've perfected these recipes for generations. The atmosphere is electric, authentic, and completely tourist-free. Friday completely revolutionizes your Morocco food experience, but only if you understand the Islamic weekly rhythm. After Friday prayers around noon, the entire country erupts into market activity that puts any tourist food tour to shame. This isn't about tagines prepared for tourists. We're talking about weekly community feasts where extended families gather to share meals prepared according to centuries-old Friday traditions. Here's your insider move. Follow locals to Friday markets in smaller cities like Meknes around 2 p.m. The energy is absolutely electric. You'll experience authentic Morocco that most travelers never discover. Vendors are selling ingredients for traditional Friday family meals. And if you're respectful and genuinely curious, many families will invite you to experience authentic Moroccan hospitality. This is the difference between eating at tourist restaurants and experiencing real Moroccan culture through food. The spice markets on Fridays are particularly incredible because local cooks are shopping for their weekly family meals, not selling to tourists. Saturday is when the Sahara Desert reveals its most magical secret, and 90% of tourists miss it completely. We're almost at the end of Morocco's weekly rhythm, but this might be the most transformative insight in this entire video. Saturday in the Sahara isn't about sunrise camel rides that every tour company sells. It's about Berber Community Celebration Day. Local Berber families use Saturday evenings for weekly storytelling traditions that have been passed down for over 1,000 years. The desert camps that cater to this authentic experience are completely different from tourist overnight stays. You're talking about real nomadic families who still follow seasonal migration patterns, not actors putting on shows for tour groups. The stories they share on Saturday nights connect you to ancient Saharan history, navigation techniques, and survival wisdom that existed long before Morocco became a tourist destination. This is how you experience the Sahara as a cultural landscape, not just a photo opportunity. The timing has to be perfect, though. Arrive Friday evening to be welcomed into the Saturday celebration. So here's what changes when you align your Morocco trip with the authentic weekly rhythm instead of fighting against it. You stop being a tourist taking photos of empty places and start being a cultural participant experiencing Morocco's living traditions. The weekly calendar I've shared isn't just about timing. It's about respect for the Islamic cultural framework that shapes daily life for 37 million Moroccans. When you visit during the right weekly moments, locals recognize that you've made an effort to understand their rhythm, and the welcome you receive is completely different. Your photos capture real cultural moments instead of tourist performances. Your food experiences become family invitations instead of restaurant transactions. Your desert adventure connects you to ancient traditions instead of Instagram opportunities. This weekly timing approach works because it's based on authentic cultural patterns, not tourist industry marketing. Start planning your Morocco experience around this Islamic weekly calendar, and you'll discover a country that most travelers never see.